Welcome to today's video, Chapter 5, Lesson 1D, the distributive property. So I got to thinking to myself, what does distribute actually mean? So I went to the dictionary. I Googled distribute. Distribute means to give shares of something, to deal out, to give out, to issue, to dispense, to disperse, to diffuse, to disseminate, to scatter, to spread, to strew. Well, it means the same thing in math, except that we're going to distribute a number. We're not going to distribute a worksheet to everyone in the class. We're not going to distribute conduct referrals to everyone in the class. We're not going to distribute chocolate chip cookies to everyone in the class. We're going to distribute numbers. So let's suppose we start with a mystery number and a 2. And I want to distribute that mystery number and 2 4 times to 4 people. I have 4 mystery number and 2s. It might look like this. Mystery number and 2. That's my first one. Mystery number and 2. That's my second one. I've given someone else a mystery number and 2, kind of like invitations to a birthday party. And I've given out my last mystery number and 2. I have 4 of whatever this is. This is an x plus 2. I have a second one, I have a third one, and I have a fourth one. So now I have an x, another x, another x, another x. How many x's do I have? I got 4 of them. And I've got 2 plus another 2 plus another 2 plus another 2. Well, what does that make? It makes 8. So in the end, if I had this 4 times, I end up with 4x plus 8. Now, a lot of times you'll see math people draw an arrow and they'll say, I want 4 of these. So then they come down here and they write 4 smushed with X. I want 4 of these. So they draw another arrow and they say 4 2s. Well, that makes 8. So what if I had 10 of these? Well, I do not want to write out m minus 9 10 times. I'm not even going to have enough colors to do that, but it's just going to take me too long. There's a better way. Let's multiply. Let's multiply 10 times the first thing, whatever that thing happens to be. So when I multiply a number and a letter, I just smush them together. Then let's multiply 10 times the second thing. 10 times, 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9, 10 times would be 90. So I have 10m minus 90. So really, what we're saying is that we're going to multiply, because multiply is the same thing as repeated addition. When you were in 3rd grade learning multiplication, that's how you would have started off. You would have been skip counting, 3, 6, 9, 12. You're counting by 3s, you're adding 3 plus 3 plus another 3 plus another 3. Repeated addition is multiplying. So let's skip that big long adding problem I had last time, and let's go straight to multiply. Multiply. Remember when you multiply a number and a letter, you just smush them together. Number times a number, well, that's an actual number. 10 times 9 is 90. So you can say that those arrows are trying to remind you to multiply. The thing inside the parentheses, they don't have to be numbers, they could both be letters. Remember, arrow means I'm going to multiply. Multiply just means smush them together. I need another arrow to remind myself to multiply. Multiply just means smush them together. And I'm done. That's it. These are 2 equivalent ways of saying something. Here I'm saying I have 5 x plus y's. Here I'm saying I have 5 y's and 5 x's. It means the same thing. But anytime you see this, they want you to multiply and multiply. All right, it's time to answer a question. What does it mean when I draw the arrows? Type in your answer. Well, it means that we're going to multiply. 4 times x, we just smush. 4 times 80 is 320. And I'm done. Here's your next question. What do you get when you distribute a 12 to each of these guys? What is your answer going to look like after you multiply? Well, your final answer is going to be 12x plus 24. And here's your last question. It has all letters inside the parentheses, but what would your answer be if you distribute a 2 to each thing? Type in your final answer. Multiplying a number and a letter just means you write them next to each other and you smush them close together. So we smush the 2 in the x and we smush the 2 in the c. That's our final answer, 2x minus 2c. That's your video for tonight. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.